From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got yelled at by my family over the weekend.
For what now?
Well,
was it Scrabble this time?
No, I won Scrabble for the first time over the weekend.
Wow.
By the way, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, by 1 point.
Yeah? What was the word?
Oh, it's just by point. I don't even know what my last word was.
Oh.
But it was just a point. Because then at the end, you got to... Anyway, I got yelled at because I was accused of being negligent. I didn't get yelled at because I was like a bad dad or husband. I was getting yelled at for being basically like a bad citizen because I always announce to the family on days when I'm not wearing any underpants, right? Because it grosses them out, right?
What do you say? What's the announcement like? We're at your house and you say what?
I do a dance and I get their attention. I go, guess who's not wearing any underpants? And I do that, right?
Well, okay.
And then they get grossed out, right?
Now, when you're not wearing pants, you wearing a shirt?
Yeah, but I have jeans on, right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Doesn't that
so you're not okay?
Yes,
got it.
yeah. So
Bro,
that can't be comfortable.
Man.
yeah, it's very comfortable.
Well, you never zipped on yourself?
What's that?
You never zipped on yourself?
So this is the thing, right? Is that I'm also the kind of guy, as my family very much knows, that I rarely do up my zipper when I'm at home.
Oh no!
Right? I do. I make the effort when I'm not wearing any underpants. On days when I'm not wearing any underpants.
And you need a long shirt.
I don't have any long shirts because no shirt's long on me because I'm a giant.
Yeah.
Right. So
like a nightgown.
Okay. So I'm on my way to the grocery store, and then I start getting. They're like, you better go put underpants on, and I'm like, I'm not going to go put underpants on.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't go to the grocery store with no underpants on. And they're like, what if you're not zipped up? And I'm like, I'm showing them like I'm a child, like leaving the house, right? Like I got my mitts, I got everything, right? I'm showing them that my zipper's like done up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store with no underpants and my zipper down. Like it's not going to happen. And then like, yeah, but what if it does happen? I'm like, what do you mean? What if am I going to undo it like in the store?
Sometimes it undoes itself.
It doesn't undo itself. Nobody's zipper undoes itself.
Yeah, when you left and right, when you're walking, sometimes it shimmies down.
No, that is
you don't have pants that fit you. That's the problem.
I've had the shimmy thing happen.
Maury, that is a problem with your hips, not your jeans.
You ain't got no hips.
So anyway, then I get in a huge argument over the fact that I'm not responsible enough to not wear underpants in public, right? And I took that as a slight because I'm very much responsible enough to not wear underpants in public.
So then what'd you do?
Right? I went to the grocery store with no underpants on.
Oh, what'd they say?
They were furious.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, because they think that now I can never go back to the grocery store because I'm going to suddenly somebody's going to see something. Nobody saw anything.
Yeah, here's the perv.
I was zipped up. I was zipped
Nobody
up.
saw anything.
But you're forgetting the back too, like if you bend over.
So embarrassing.
Bend over?
Like if you're grabbing lettuce or something and you bend over to grab it
First
from
of all,
the
how
thing.
low are you grabbing lettuce? Why are you on the floor?
Bend over.
Okay, if you bend over to grab a basket, there's the backside
guys,
too
he's
that has.
conflating fantasies.
First of all,
now.
Maury, you've never bent over for anything in your life.
Oh goddamn!
Okay.
Wow.
You're that short. It was a short joke, everybody.
Oh,
okay.
right. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. But anyway, so that was my life. And it was a successful mission, in case anybody's is wondering, right? I did the whole tour. I did 3 stores, no underpants. Yeah, 3 stores, no underpants. And yesterday,
I have a question.
Yesterday I went for lunch with my mother with no underpants on.
Lord have mercy.
I didn't announce it to her, though.
Do you wash your pants right after that situation?
No.
No, but were you not cold?
Cold?
Yeah, it's winter.
Don't give him excuses.
What kind of underpants am I wearing that are gonna
Still, they're like cotton undies for men. So I feel like
no.
Were you not like?
No.
It's really cold out there.
No, it wasn't. I'm hot. I run hot, girl.
Okay.
Hot. Don't you worry about me.
What
In a
today?
public
Are you wearing them
place?
today?
Stop, everybody. I have a
Yeah.
very important question.
Yes, Mocha.
Needs to be answered right now.
Yes.
Because we're all in this room together.
Yes.
Undies? Underpants today?
Let me check.
How do you?
How do you check, Maria?
No, sorry. No, that's not what I was going to ask. Never mind.
Yes, I am.
Thank God.
You'll be happy.
Darn, I wanted the song.
You'll be happy to know.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
Andrew, what up, dog? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I just wanted to call in because I was somewhere that Mocha wishes he was.
Where?
Somewhere down in the States called Indianapolis.
Okay.
And in the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Oh, you went to Rumble.
How was it?
I went. Man, that was honestly, like, I can honestly say I haven't experienced anything like that. Like, you know how we did one little street sign for, like, when Taylor Swift came by?
Yeah.
Indianapolis just did that, like, times 10. Like, it was just everywhere. The entire city got taken over by WWE over the weekend.
Really? What do they do? Like renaming streets and everything?
Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys paid attention, like, to social media or not, but they had, like, superstar streetways at, like, every other street corner.
Uh-huh.
It was like John Cena Way, Miz Awesome Way, Tribal Chief, Bloodline, like everything. Even when you arrived in the airport, they replaced like the security gates with like the Royal Rumble logos.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
They really took over, huh?
Wow.
Well, it was one of the bigger pay-per-views for WWE. What were your seats like? How close were you? Or far?
I was in like the 200 section, so I was actually pretty close. I got like pretty lucky. I bought it on like pre-sale for around like $350 Canadian.
Uh-huh.
And then they were like
It
reselling.
was you and who? Who did you go with?
I went with my cousin.
Oh, okay. And then do you guys like dress up?
So my cousin was normal, but I was in like full John Cena gear for the second. The second outing.
Yeah, like jorts and everything.
No, I wish I was in jorts. It was a little bit too cold, but I was in like jeans. I wore like the John Cena shirt, John Cena hat. I actually even got on the kickoff show. Like I was in the background.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're on TV? You made it on TV?
Yeah.
That's the dream, huh?
Yeah, Chef is so jealous right now.
I'm so jealous. That sounds so cool. It really does.
Did you watch it, Mocha?
Yeah,
you did. Did you watch it, Chef?
Our freaking group chat, our wrestling group chat.
Was it a good one? Was it a good one? I don't know anything.
It was a very surprising end result.
Yeah.
I would say most wrestling fans would agree, but it was amazing. Great show. The Royal Rumble is always fun.
Our girl Trish Stratus, what was the crowd pop like? Because watching it on TV when Trish came out to the Royal Rumble, like it sounded just by watching on television loud as hell. What was it like in the arena?
Oh, in the arena, it was insane, especially for Trish Stratus pop. Like we had, obviously, I went crazy because she's a Canadian legend.
Yeah.
And we actually had a couple of people beside us, even though they weren't from Canada. Like they were going, like yelling that, "Oh my God, I'm in the same building as Trish Stratus! Like this is crazy." It was an amazing pop for like a lot of people, especially Alexa Bliss. I don't know if you guys can tell on the TV, but she had an insane pop.
So Andrew, when Trish debuted at Royal Rumble, right? Mm-hmm. So I took a picture of the television and I texted Trish and I was like, WTF, how come you never told us? I thought we were cool, right?
Yeah.
And then laughing emoji.
Right.
Because I think the last time she was here, we asked her whether or not she was going to be at Rumble and she didn't say anything. And then like an hour and a half later, it's like she was like backstage. She said, "I wanted you to be surprised. Also, you never asked." I was like, what the hell, Trish? Like, I thought we were cool like that. I guess not.
No, there's some secrets that you can't, right?
I know.
There's just some things that you're not going to get from people.
All in all, it was a good experience though?
Oh man, it was worth like every penny. I'm interested to see how Elimination Chamber will be for Toronto.
Yeah.
But the energy there was like insane. I don't know if it'll ever be matched.
How much money did you spend on merch?
Oh, on merch? Actually, I didn't spend anything, only because the t-shirts there were like 40 USD. And if you look on the WWE shop, there wasn't anything too crazy. Mm-hmm. For us, it's like 60 Canadian, so it didn't even make like sense for the conversion.
You got a girlfriend or a wife?
I do have a wife, yes.
You do. And how does she feel about you spending this kind of money on wrestling?
I told her this is only for the John Cena Farewell Tour, because that was actually my first PLE.
What's that mean?
Premier live event.
Oh, don't say that like we all know, dude.
Duh.
There's you guys that know.
I know, but I asked you the question. You got to break it down a little bit more for me here. So that was your first PLE, right?
Yeah.
And your wife's okay because you're following the John Cena Farewell Tour.
You got it.
Okay.
I got a little bit of pass.
And then you told her what? After John Cena retires, no more of this?
Maybe for now. Maybe that was what was promised for now.
Yeah. Does she watch wrestling with you or no?
You know what? She doesn't, just because she doesn't like it when the people do the promo. She does enjoy the fighting a little bit. But she watched the kickoff show just because I told her I was in the background.
Did she think it was as cool as you did?
That might be up in the air. I definitely don't think so.
The answer is no. Andrew, you're the best, dog. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your story. Have a great day.
You too, guys. Thanks.
Later.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
According to Glamour magazine, Mocha.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans, skinny tights, all skinny pants are back, and big brands are betting huge on the return
they went away.
of skinny for spring and summer 2025. All skinny's back. Skinny everything down below.
Love it.
You love it, Chef?
I'm a big boy, but nothing really looks skinny on me. But it's like,
yeah. The baggy is not in right now. Nothing baggy.
I don't agree.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. This is Glamour. They got to have some sort of authority over what the industry's doing.
Follow what Glamour's saying.
Yeah, well, they follow what the industry's doing. And everybody, all the runways,
tight,
Paris, Milan, skinny pants are back.
Like as if they're painted on?
Like skinny, yeah.
And probably showing the ankles. That's a big thing.
Let me just look at these pictures right now. No ankles. No, they're not
right
short.
To the ankle.
Yeah, they're not short skinnies. These are like traditional, like long skinnies. But
right down to your heel.
Even like the dress pants, everything skinny. All skinny.
Is that a troll job? Because you're making us try to update our wardrobe, and then we're going to come in here looking like a bunch of fools.
No, I don't think. I don't think it. I mean, maybe it applies for men too. But I'm just reading an article on women's fashion right now. But but I have a whole wardrobe of skinny jeans.
Yeah.
That,
how many jeans you own?
Me? Like in total? Oh my God! Like I probably in my closet have like, I don't know, 35, 40 pair of jeans.
Wow. Collected over the years.
Ask me how many I wear.
How many do you wear? Wait, let me guess.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
2.
6.
Sick.
Yeah. I have 4 of them that are the exact same, and then 2 other pairs of jeans that are from a different brand that I will sort of run through. I found a pair of jeans that I like, and I just keep buying the same ones over and over and over again now until I destroy them, and then I just buy more. They're cheap, and I buy them online, and they feel nice with or without undies, as you know.
Yeah.
Right?
That's wild, bro.
You're wearing undies today, like right now,
I
right?
am. I'm wearing undies today. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, do you have a lot of skinny, Maria?
I threw all of my skinny jeans out.
Threw them out?
Yep.
Why?
I donated them because I was like, okay, these aren't coming back. I don't need them. They're old. I've had them for so long. I got rid of them. And I even got rid of a pair. Guys, I spent so much money on those damn jeans. They were like $130.
Yeah.
And now they're gone. Damn. I think I may have one pair left somewhere.
One?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. Like and you got rid of them because they were out?
Yeah, what was I going to do with them? You can't wear them.
Of course you can.
Like social suicide.
Please. Based on what? Your
now
jeans?
Now they're back.
Guys don't care about that. Women,
but I'm not a man.
care about that. Social suicide, like who are you? Who's going to ostracize you?
Myself. No, I don't know. I wasn't going to wear stuff that was out of style. I probably should have kept them. Now looking back,
well, yeah. Now you got to look at you now. You got to go to the mall.
Yeah, which is great.
Right?
I'm excited to go shopping.
It's a plus over on this side.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There's a new movie on Netflix today called Kind of Pregnant, starring Amy Schumer and Will Forte. And Amy Schumer's character decides to fake being pregnant because her best friend is pregnant. And then she's like, oh, hey, guess what? I'm pregnant too. We can be pregnant at the same time, best friends.
We've all been there.
Just has to fake it, right? But then she meets the man of her dreams and is like, oh, crap, what do I do now? How do I tell the truth? So...
Does she wear like a fake belly? Is that what she does? Yeah.
Did you watch the movie, Maurie?
It's so good.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
It's very funny.
I like that. What was that last Amy Schumer movie she did where she got bonked on the head? She was in like a spin class and got bonked on the head.
And thought was it a hot mess?
No, where she thought that she was...
No, it's I Feel Pretty.
I Feel Pretty.
Yeah,
God, that movie was funny. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So David Maury had a chance to chat with Amy Schumer and Will Forte. We'll start with Amy Schumer first.
There are some great benefits when you're pregnant. People give up their seats on the subway for you.
Usually.
Would you consider faking a pregnancy just for the perks?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, if I weren't a public figure, And I got on the subway. I think I might use it, and yeah, and oh my God, and I lie all the time and say I'm pregnant. If there's like an Uber driver or a cab driver and they're like driving crazy, I'll go like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm pregnant. Can you drive a little slower?
Hey, that's a superpower right there.
Yo, Amy Schumer, good for you. You remember last week or 2 weeks ago when she was doing stand-up at a comedy club in New York, and then Madonna, all of a sudden, she brings Madonna out?
Oh, yeah. Madonna did like a 35-minute set.
Did a 35-minute set.
Yeah.
And we were like, I wonder if anyone else wrote that material or if Amy Schumer wrote the material for Madonna. So Dammit Maurie asked her about that.
I want to ask you, Amy, as a gay, I have to end on this. I have to ask you this.
Please.
You were at a comedy club with Madonna. What was that like? Did you write the jokes for her? What was it for?
I did not write any of her jokes. She wrote them herself. It was just some stuff she wanted to get off her chest and some jokes she wanted to make, and she did really well. And you know, it's amazing to be with Madonna. It's like you're like, okay, this is my friend, and she's a woman, and I'm a woman, sure, but it's Madonna. Like it's you know, you don't. I'm not getting over it.
Yeah, I don't think you would ever get over that. Like, can you imagine, Dammit Maurie?
No.
You're a Madonna fan. You and your husband, Dammit Matthew, are Madonna fans. Like, if you guys had a chance to spend like an entire day or even just like an entire evening with Madonna,
I would never stop talking about it.
No, she would never come back again.
Also in the movie, Will Forte, who we love on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Will Forte, congratulations, amazing movie. When Adam Sandler is producing your movie, what is it like to have those meetings with him? What are those lunches like? What is it like to hang around Adam Sandler in the making of this movie?
He is a really special guy. Very loving. I've gotten to fortunately work with him several times now, and he always has roughly the same group of people on each project, and it's a real family atmosphere. And so a lot of the people that usually work with him were on this, so it's this real continuity, and and he's just like the papa of this family, and he's just a lot of fun. It's like being lucky enough that your dad is also the funniest guy on the planet. So it's nothing but fun with him.
There you go. That's Will Forte.
Will Forte.
And Amy Schumer, new movie on Netflix today called Kinda Pregnant.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'd like to take this opportunity on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Yes.
A very special happy birthday to a woman that we all know and love. Mm-hmm. Roz's mom.
My mom. That's
happy
right.
birthday,
Amazing.
That's right.
You may want to plug your ears, Roz, because even though it's a celebration, we love your ma. You are going to hate what's about to happen right now.
Oh, why?
But your ma didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
Your ma loved it.
Okay.
Your ma really loved it.
Okay, enough with that.
When I tell you that
I'll start going through all the things your mom loved.
Oh, okay.
When I tell you that your mother loved this so much, you're going to want to plug your ears.
Okay.
But Dammit Maurie called your ma.
I knew it.
For her birthday.
I knew it. I knew this was happening. I knew it.
And what Maurie did for your mother, she loved.
Hello.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Are
you a good son today?
I think I'm a good son to you every day. I think
you are. You are sweet.
In fact, I wrote you a birthday poem. Can I read you your birthday poem?
Sure.
Okay. Happy birthday, Mom, you're the best. In love and kindness, you outshine the rest. Your smile's like sunshine, your heart's full of grace. With every warm hug, you light up the place. Though all your kids are wonderful too, let's be real, I'm your favorite, it's true.
Very, very good.
Can I safely say that once again, I'm the first to wish you a happy birthday?
Yes, you are the first.
I beat Roz.
You beat Roz. Okay, you beat Roz.
Mom, did you get the cupcakes I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I don't want to keep you, but I wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday. So,
you're sweet.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Thank you, darling.
I love you lots.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Listen to these two best friends.
Oh, my God. My mom, I'll tell you something about my mom. Wonderful woman. She's the best woman.
She really is.
My mom has perpetually, for the last 20-something years, had a cell phone that sounds like in 1999 she fell into the bottom of a well and hasn't made her way out yet. My mom's phone quality is the worst, and it doesn't matter what phone she has. It's the worst thing talking to my mom on the phone is so difficult.
That sounds like a landline, to be honest.
It's not a landline.
I heard her saying that she loved me loud and clear.
Listen, we're not talking about that, Maury.
I love you lots.
I love you too.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it's her birthday.
I love my mom. I love my mom.
So do we.
I wrote her happy birthday. I didn't do all this. I'm seeing her on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
let's talk about wishing your mom's happy birthday. How dry was your message?
It wasn't dry at all.
What was it?
Well, first of all, I wrote her at 4, so I kept it short. And then I'm gonna call her after the show.
I keep mine short, and I got in trouble.
That's what she said.
Well, no, you didn't get in trouble
make
by
any
us.
sense.
You got in trouble by your mom
I didn't get in trouble with my mom.
because you were outdone by your sisters.
That's a different story.
No, it's
But I
not a
still
different
kept it
story.
short.
It's not a different story.
Maria's like, I should never have said it.
I said nothing about that.
Yeah, this is on you, Maria.
That's on you. Anyway, yes, it is my mom's birthday. It's a big one, 75.
Hey! Happy birthday, Mom.
Love her lots. Thank you, damn it, Maury, for doing that, by the way.
I love you lots.
I love you too.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I gotta play you the Marcus Jordan arrest audio. Marcus Jordan, the son of Michael Jordan, was arrested for DUI and property damage, possession of cocaine, resisting an officer without violence. He was released a few hours later, but so he got his Lamborghini stuck on train tracks.
Oh, you idiot.
So imagine if you come up to a set of train tracks, right? But you treat it like a road, like you turn right and start driving down the train tracks. Because I was like, how do you get a car stuck on train tracks? So imagine if you
First,
made
you
a
gotta
right.
be high on cocaine.
You made a right, and then you start driving down the train tracks, and then like there's a gravel ledge on it, right? So like he just kind of drove off, and the car is just like stuck on the train tracks. And it took him no time before he was like, Michael Jordan's my dad. But listen to this fool, like slurring and trying to pretend like he's not.
Car's a little stuck right now. I see that. What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man? Help us try and reverse this thing out. Well, hang on. You know the trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the out of here. We thought we were making a right, and I turned onto the train tracks, apparently. We're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so... Do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pocket, man. Yeah. Keep your hands out of your pocket. There's nothing in my pocket. That's all, don't pass you down a little bit. Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Oh, no. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn. We would just like to get our car off of the train tracks.
I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you. So come on, man. Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways. I'm fine behind the wheel. I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks. I'm not slurring anything, and I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay? Well, I appreciate that. Driving a vehicle. I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle. I appreciate your concerns. Yeah, I don't want to. But I am not inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home.
I'm not anything that cannot drive home. I'm not inebriated. Yikes. I am not anything that cannot drive home.
There.
Inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home.
I'm not anything that cannot drive home. Sir, you are high on cocaine.
And hammered, too. So I guess they did a search, and then they found some.
My dad is Michael Jordan.
Oh, that took no time, huh?
Can you imagine? I was like, my dad is Vern the accountant.
Hey, is that the guy? But is this the son that was marrying Scottie Pippen's daughter?
Pippen's
what happened?
No, ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Oh, that's right. Ex-wife.
Yeah, they broke up. They broke up.
Oh, they broke up.
Yeah.
Is that part of the whole thing, you think? Like maybe he's going through a rough time or something?
Like he's depressed, maybe.
I don't know, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got to get back to this Marcus Jordan story. Michael Jordan's son, who was arrested for DUI, resisting arrest, and cocaine possession. He drove his car onto the train tracks, and he was drunk, and the cops showed up, and he was like, yo, I'm not drunk. Like, it was the whole thing, and it took him like 0 seconds before he started dropping his old man's name.
What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man? Help us try and reverse this thing out. We thought we were making a right, and I turned onto the train tracks, apparently. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home. I appreciate your concern. Yeah, I don't want to. But I am not inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home.
Okay, so more from that arrest is coming out. So according to the police documents, Marcus squirmed constantly, talked incessantly, and became agitated and confrontational when given commands or asked questions. While he was at the DUI testing facility, he refused to take breath tests and, quote, aggressively and repeatedly thwarted efforts to contain him. Additionally, police described Marcus as loud, profane, belligerent, sarcastic, and patronizing. At one point when he was in the car, he said to the officers, can you play some holiday music or something? Specifically, play some Mariah Carey up in this bitch.
Wow.
No, he's not drunk.
Wow.
At all.
At all.
Or high on coke.
That's quite the arrest, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
David Maurie did an interview with Jack Quaid from The Boys, and Lucas Gage.
Love him.
He was in season 1 of White Lotus. He was in the latest season of You.
Thank you.
And Smile 2.
Oh, I liked Smile 2.
So the two of these guys are in a new horror movie called Companion.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Which is out today. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
They suggest going in blind.
Okay.
To see this movie. Everyone's saying you got to go in blind because there's so much that happens that'll blow your mind.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to Iris, when she meets the charming Josh at a grocery store, it's all part of his devious plan. She joins him for a weekend getaway at his estate, but quickly realizes that things are not as they initially appear when she learns that she is a highly sophisticated human companionship doll. Iris decides to fight for her freedom.
Unbelievable. Classic.
AI.
Classic. You meet a girl, she's AI. Classic story.
Will it last? I don't know. David Maury with Jack Quaid.
After filming Companion, did you find yourself looking at your phone or Alexa a little differently now? How fast into filming did you start questioning everything around you?
Oh, I mean, as soon as I read the scripts, yeah. No, I look at AI in a very, very different way now. That just really poses a lot of questions. I was talking to my, what is it? Is it Siri? Yeah, Siri. I was talking to Siri today just to get directions to go home, and I'm like, she's getting faster. She's getting better at knowing exactly what I want when I want it, and it's a little too close.
What was the last thing that you talked about in a room and then ads started popping up on your phone?
Air filters? And then immediately every single ad on Instagram. They're listening to us. They can't tell us that they're not. They're doing it.
And you can't talk to Jack Quaid without mentioning The Boys.
I know.
Right? Which I think they are currently filming a new season.
I think so.
Yeah, right?
Right in Toronto.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something. I completely forgot. I auditioned to be on The Boys.
No way. For what part?
A tour guide.
A tour guide?
Yes.
What were you touring? Do you remember?
I have no idea. I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to write another tour guide character immediately.
I thought you should know that.
I love it. I love this show. It's so fun. God, I wanted you to have that.
You're making stuff up. You don't even.
No, I was fighting for you, man. I was fighting for you.
Fighting for nothing.
No, but we need another tour guide. We always do. We need someone to be like, and this is how unbelievably messed up Vought is. We need that person. So come on back to us, please.
Okay, so he's advocating for you. But David Maury, did you actually play for Jack Quaid? Because I have it here to play for everybody.
Oh, I didn't have it with me. No.
You didn't play for him? Your audition to be on The Boys?
You have the audition?
Yeah, because I don't think Jack Quaid would necessarily give the exact same answer.
Oh.
Okay, here with me, folks. No one's wandering off. Okay, to my left, your right, is the famous Beresford Hotel.
Out of where Ralph Fiennes' Chris Marshall pursued J-Lo's maid Marissa, asking if any part of their love was real.
You sound like you're auditioning for a magician.
You should have seen my hand gestures. It would have been.
Totally.
Right behind here, we have the great, amazing.
Okay, here with me, folks. No one's wandering off. Okay, to my left.
There's a box. In that box, there's a woman.
I'm going to make this woman turn into a rabbit. And then also... So this new movie is called Companion. It's out today.
So good.
Dammit Maurie talking to Jack Quaid, but also Lucas Gage. And I guess the story with Lucas Gage is that this guy loves to sing. And anytime they weren't filming at night, he would go and find a place to go and like sing karaoke.
Oh my God, it's so bad. I just want to say really quick though, it was not karaoke. It was a local band playing at the hotel. The hotel bar that I thought was karaoke. And
you just went up on stage.
I just went outside on stage. I said, I'll be singing Tennessee Whiskey.
They were like, sure.
They were like, we're actually a band, but I was like, you guys are, just let me do it. I did You Ought to Know. That was actually my second song.
You did 2 songs.
Which the band kept saying, why are you still
You ought to know. And the fact that you were living in with a baby enough for you to be open wide. And you know. And every time I scratch his nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel
and he just keeps singing. This guy loves to sing. Lucas Gage.
To remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to remind me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Wow.
Wow.
So good.
Lucas Gage uses the entire time to sing. Maury didn't have a chance to ask any other questions
Thanks
about
for
the
your
movie.
time.
They were like, okay, thanks, we gotta go. Anyway, it's a new movie. It's called Companion. It's in theaters today.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Down at Miami Beach, they've been doing this for the last couple of years where they really don't want people to go down to Miami for spring break, right? And like they make it so difficult to party with curfews and fines, and you can't do anything in Miami on spring break. And their new promotion this year, the city of Miami released a marketing video, and what the marketing video is, it's a fake reality show. So it's shot like when you watch this, it shoots exactly like a reality show. Like a group of friends are doing a reality show, and they go to Miami to party for spring break. So listen to this.
Miami Beach, here we come.
Let's go, let's go.
We got this sick penthouse view of Miami Beach.
I'm here to have the best spring break ever.
Spring break, baby! This is my playground.
Once we got to Miami Beach, things went downhill fast. Is this for us?
Cops show up.
How you guys doing? What's going on?
You're drinking in public. That's not allowed. This speaker, that's not allowed.
Rule after rule after rule.
What do you want me to do? I don't want you to do it. We didn't know the rules.
Are you right now?
This is so annoying. Apparently, the only thing that wasn't contraband was the grapes and the cheese.
I'm ready to go out and hit the town. Guys, they're saying expect curfew.
Potential curfews. Are you kidding me? I'm not staying in a hotel all spring break. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm out.
This spring break created a lot of tension.
What is your problem? Leave me alone. I don't care. Disengaging.
It's over. We're done.
Get out.
I'm so sick of crying.
The real villain here is all these rules.
DUI checkpoints.
You think I wanted it to be like this?
Police.
You have to take off your tent.
$100 parking.
No. The sign clearly says she can't read, sir. Spring break.
Worst spring break
ever.
That is so well done.
That's like
right?
Jersey Shore
I want to watch
style.
that
I
show.
love it. Yeah, of course you would.
I would watch a show. If you sent people to places to have a lousy time, oh my God, I would watch that show. Like
You would
if
host it.
What's that?
You would host it.
Oh my God, I would love it. I would love to host that.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hello, is this Josie?
Yes.
What's up? It's Roz and Mocha. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What's up?
Well, I sent a DM.
Okay.
I'm not reading
Did you
this.
see it yet? Or
I'm looking at it now, Josie.
Oh.
Anyway, No, I'm not reading it.
Why?
You want to say it, Josie?
Yeah, I'll say it. Well, I'll just give you a quick backstory because
No backstory. No backstory. No back. Just
there has to be because this was in your like episode 2.
Okay, no backstory.
Of your podcast.
Just
Okay,
read.
Frank,
we'll
I'll
get
just
to
read
all
it.
that. Just oh my god.
Does Mocha still think he's way taller than his wife? Also, why does Maury not change his underwear every day if Matthew does the laundry? I just started the podcast over again, and in episode 2, Mocha kept saying he is way taller than his wife, and he has to put the car seat way further back. In his wedding pic, they're literally the same height. Anyway, Josie, 2 things. Number 1, mind your business.
Yeah.
Number 2, you ever hear of Photoshop?
Why would you?
Yeah, but
who
you
would
didn't do that.
Photoshop
Why
you
would you do
shorter?
Photoshop?
Who would Photoshop themselves shorter in a picture?
Anyway, Josie, mind your business.
Okay. It's a very, that is such a delicious message you sent us. Thank you very much.
So I think the important part of this conversation, the important part of what
Is
it is
why you
wrote
lie?
to us. No.
Oh, sorry.
Why does
My
Maury
bad.
not change his underwear every day if Matthew does the laundry?
We are far from being there. We are so far from being there.
Why do we?
Okay.
Josie?
Okay. Josie.
We never asked you to DM
I
us.
love
did we?
this.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
Josie, why did this stick out with you so much? Why is this so important to you?
This was just funny because I've listened to every podcast. I can't listen to the show because I live in Arkansas, so I have to listen to only the podcast. This is all I can listen to.
Okay.
So I started the podcast over, and I'm trying to listen to anything that's new, anything that's different.
Oh, okay.
And you had just gotten your license, Roz.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking about getting in the car, and Mocha said, "Oh yeah, I have to put the seat way back when after my wife drives the car."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
It's
I don't
true,
know
though.
if that's accurate. So then I did a little research on his Instagram.
Oh, so you heard the story, then went on his Insta to try and find examples?
Yes, of course.
Damn. Is there lots of them?
I mean, I didn't go super far, but I found it almost immediately. It didn't take that long.
Girl, you had to scroll through 14 years of pictures in order to find that, though. Anyway,
Maybe you posted it recently.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
I found it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Question: You're in Arkansas. How did you discover the Roz and Mocha Show?
Oh, I'm from Toronto. I listened to you guys right from the beginning, and then we moved here about 5 years ago, and I was
Why'd you move to
very
Arkansas?
sad.
Why'd you move to Arkansas?
Because my husband's job made me move here.
Gotcha.
Oh, do you like it out there?
Yeah, the weather's a lot nicer. Way less snow.
Yeah. How's the food? How's the food out there?
Oh, it's good. Good barbecue, good Mexican.
Yeah. What's it Arkansas known for? Is it for the barbecue?
Yeah, mostly barbecue, mostly Mexican.
And
That's what you mostly get here.
And the inbreeding.
And chicken. Chicken. So much chicken. Not inbreeding.
Oh,
no
sorry.
inbreeding.
She heard that.
I'm not sure. I did hear that.
Okay, so, and damn it, Maury, why? What was the Maury question about his undies?
Why does Maury not change his underwear every day if
That's a good
Matthew does the
question.
laundry?
Maury.
Does he ever question, like, say, how come I'm doing the laundry and there's only like one set of undies here?
Sometimes he just goes into my pants and takes them out himself.
Into your
Yes,
pants?
why?
No,
like a magician? Like he just like reaches in and abracadabra? Like they're like off you?
I throw everything on the floor, so sometimes he'll just take it out, right? But I don't know. Sometimes older underwear, they're like worked in. They're just more comfortable.
That's not how underpants work.
No,
it's not a baseball mitt.
Yeah, that's gross, bro. I don't ever want to hear someone say my underwear's
You know
worked in.
when you got to work in a baseball mitt and you just like just keep slapping it in the pocket, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing, Maury?
Slap in the pocket.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so Matthew's never questioned.
No, he just quietly takes them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why doesn't he do that every day?
Sometimes he's busy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would you?
All right, no problem. No.
No.
Yeah, see?
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Josie,
I wouldn't.
you
No,
are the best.
absolutely
Thank
not.
you for texting in. Thanks for your DM. Thank you for listening in Arkansas. Appreciate you listening to the podcast every single day. Did you get a chance to listen to the docuseries, the 6-part docuseries on the show?
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah?
sure. Yeah, 100% I did. Yeah.
Okay,
it was
what'd you
so good.
think?
It was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
I want more stuff like that. I love it.
Any questions about the docuseries?
No, I don't have any questions about the docuseries. I am the one that sent you guys the first slow mo Roz and Mocha. I was the first one that.
Oh, you are?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that you guys kept doing that throughout the last couple of years. I thought it was amazing.
Well, when you're going back through the archives, starting at episode 2, send us another one if you come across it from the old stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Josie.
All right. That sounds.
Love you
Hey,
lots.
you didn't ask me the question.
Hold on.
You didn't ask me.
Yo, these people from Arkansas.
I know, pushy, right?
So rude. Always interrupting.
Yeah.
Josie.
I know.
Between Roz and Mocha,
Yes.
who is your favorite?
Well, it's got to be Roz because he's way taller.
Oh.
Also inbreeding.
Anyway, Josie, love you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yes.
Zip.
Let me play something off my computer here.
Okay.
This was sent to me like so many times yesterday. My phone started blowing up from people that I used to work with at ET Canada.
Okay.
And a lot of people that I hadn't talked to in a while. Because I guess one of the old editors at ET Canada was going through some of his old files and just found this old intro, clip of the intro of the show.
Okay.
And this is back from year 1, right? And we had to do things on the show. We didn't have access in year 1 to all the celebrities that we did in the years later, and you also had to do a lot of Canadian stuff, right? We had mandates of X amount of the show had to be focused on Canadian talent, I guess you could say.
Sure.
And they would literally watch the show with a stopwatch, the government would watch the show with a stopwatch to make sure that we met our quota. So we weren't just loading the show with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and Surrey Cruz and everything else, right?
Sure.
So when you don't have that much talent to go, you start interviewing authors and this kind of thing. And then you get into nutritionists who are sort of influencers of their time, right? Mm-hmm. And so...
This is what, 07?
05.
05, okay.
Yeah, right? And so I'm going to play this clip. It was from the intro, and you're going to hear me. I do the voiceover for it, right? Mm-hmm. And so this is ET Canada. Entertainment. And this is when we did an expose on salads.
Stop it. Salad that you eat?
We kick off our myth-busting week.
Salad 101, the basics of how to eat salad in a healthy way.
What you never knew about salad.
Oh my God.
Hold on, where's the rest of the story? What don't I know?
Discuss. How do you eat salad in a non-healthy way?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a way.
But really,
shoving up your nose?
No,
blending
if
it?
you add a lot of ingredients, the salad can become more calories than a burger and fries.
I think we all know that.
Yeah, you're not loading it up with cheese.
Yeah, I gotta hear
What's
this
the
again.
myth?
I got to hear this again.
We kick off our myth-busting week.
Salad 101, the basics of how to eat salad in a healthy way.
What you never knew about salad.
What don't we know?
I don't know.
This is a public service announcement
Also,
now.
Roz sounds really
I
excited.
don't remember.
I feel
wish-
every time I'm going to make a salad now, and that line's going to be in my head. What you never knew about salad.
About salad.
What?
I don't know.
It needs to be washed twice?
I don't know.
Check for bugs?
I don't know. But there was a whole thing. I wish I knew. I wish I had access to
Why didn't you
those
ask the
scripts.
producer for the rest of the story?
They didn't have it. They only had that because they used to clip things all the time that they knew are ridiculous, right? All the time they used to clip things that they knew were ridiculous.
Myth-busting week is ruined for me now.
I know. As if we did myth-busting week and we decided that salad is top of the list for myths.
What
to
else was
bust.
on there?
I don't know.
The truth behind candy.
I don't know. That one I would understand. But how do you go into a myth-busting week and go, okay, we got 5 days here.
Yeah. What are we kicking it off with?
Salad.
Play that clip again.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second.
We kick off our myth-busting week.
Salad 101, the basics of how to eat salad in a healthy way.
What you never knew about salad.
The music and production so dramatic.
We should watch the clip.
Your face is all serious.
It looks like the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Andrew, what's up, man? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, not so bad. How are you guys?
Good. Say what's up to the gang. Dan Maurie's here. Maria's here. Cheesecake is here as well.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Present.
Hello.
Okay, so Andrew sent us a text that said, hey, guys, I just finished the audio doc, The History of Roz and Mocha. Thought it was great. Congrats on it. So did you listen to all 6 episodes like binge style or one at a time, like just periodically here and there?
It was pretty well binge, yeah.
All right. What do you think?
I thought it was great. It was awesome to learn the history because I've only been listening for maybe 3 or 4 years now. So
okay. Yeah, we've been on the radio almost 16 years now, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just bounce around from show to show.
Oh, okay. How did you discover the Roz and Mocha show?
Well, it was my buddy actually told me about the show. I talked to you guys about 2 summers ago. My buddy, he told me about the show, and then I started listening to it as well.
Oh, okay. Is there anything from the docuseries that surprised you, just like not having that history, not knowing anything about the show or the people that are on it?
The fact that growing up, I never got to have a room. That's
a Roz exclusive. You know that, right? That's like not everybody on the show had that growing up.
Oh, I thought that was like a normal thing.
You forget sometimes about stuff you say on the show. We were talking the other day about how I like torturing Catherine and Roxy on the days when I'm not wearing any underpants because they hate it. It drives them nuts to know that I'm just walking around with no underpants.
Remind
on,
everybody the line that you yell out to your family.
I always I do a dance and then I go, guess who's not wearing any underpants? And I say that. And then I talked about how we got in a huge fight because I was going to the grocery store and I wasn't going to put underpants on. And they were telling me that it's irresponsible to not wear underpants because I'm also a person who rarely does up my zipper. And so I had to do a zipper check in front of them, everything else. So you forget stuff that you say on the show. And I'm in the grocery store. I get 15 feet and somebody that I see every single day walks up and goes, so you wearing underpants?
And
then I died. Inside. I was like, oh my God.
You can never go back to that grocery store. Because every single day that you go, they're going to wonder.
I know.
Whether that is the day that you're not wearing any underpants.
And they're so lovely there and they love the show and they always say hi to you. And they're the greatest people, man. They really are. But I forget sometimes when I say stuff on the show that it just I don't know why I said that.
Do you think
I could have said I went anywhere. I could have said I had to go to the Ford dealership.
Sure.
Right? Which I'm never at. Right? I could have changed where I was going that day, but I didn't.
And you go to the grocery store every single day. So outside of wondering whether or not you're wearing underpants, do you think at this grocery store now you're going to notice, will you notice the employees, every single one of them that you have to pass every day will be looking at your crotch to see if your zipper is done up?
I hope not.
Yeah, I bet you they are.
I don't want to live in that world.
Yeah, I bet you they are. Every single one of them. Every single one of them.
But yeah, you sort of do it to yourself. But yeah, no, I have heard so many people. I still get messages all the time. Some guy asked me if I had the blueprints for the room.
Oh my God. Yo, my man must have built his own.
I was like, it's a room, dude. I didn't have infrastructure.
Hey, Andrew, do you have any questions about the docuseries? Like anything that popped into your mind as you're listening? You're like, oh man, if I ever had a chance to talk to Roz and Mocha, I would ask them this.
Well, I was thinking of one thing because, Mocha, you talk often about the music that you listen to maybe outside of the radio station, like certain hip-hop and rap guys.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure who Roz would listen to or what kind of music he would play. So I was curious about that, like the types of music that he listened to or listens to currently.
It's interesting that you say, what music do I listen to? Because I actually last night had this conversation with my kid. We were talking about music because she was like, she had something to do where she put a playlist together and she's like, I got my playlist together. It's my pump up playlist, everything else. And so we actually had this whole conversation because my kid and I have very similar tastes in music, right? And so we just started going through like all these songs. And one that may surprise you that I'm actually a huge fan of. I'll play it to you off my computer here, Mocha. One that actually may surprise you, and I discovered it last night. And I've always been a huge fan of this song, but I think it's one of the ones where you would like sort of look at me and think, hey, wouldn't think that you were that into this track. So here, you tell me if you know what this is.
Let yourself go.
Oh my God, this again? Bro, this is your song for literally everything. Man.
It never gets old.
Andrew, can I play for you the real song, the real music that Roz grew up listening to?
No, don't. Oh, yes.
This is what Roz listened to back in the day.
No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm at the
Right? They would all gather around the one radio that they had in the town, in the town square, and this is what they would listen to.
One?
Yeah, the one radio.
Yeah, this is when the last time I heard this song is when the town all got together to go on a hunt to find the mayor's missing top hat.
Then they found out that the town cat stole it. Anyway, Andrew, appreciate you, dog. Love you. Thank you for listening to the docuseries. Thank you for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show. It was a great chat today. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
It's Roz. Got a lot of stuff that I have in common with him, so relatable, and I think you guys are all pretty fantastic. So
Right on, man.
buddy.
It was awesome.
By the way, in case you're ever interested, this song that we're listening to right now is the perfect song to share a potato to.
Oh, excellent.
You know, when you got to make one last for the whole family, put something like this on, goes down smooth. Even if you only get
dinner for the wife.
even if you only get one bite.
Add some lentils for some fiber. Andrew, you're the best, dog. Later.
All right, cheers, guys.
Later, homie.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Wally, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man? It's Roz and Mocha.
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
All right, I've been listening to you guys for a long time.
Okay, hold up 1 second. So I'm going to figure out if Wally hates us or not.
Oh.
Wally is a Roz and Mocha, I don't want to call him a flaming Romo or even a super fan.
Okay.
Wally listens to the Roz and Mocha Show in Dubai.
Oh, damn.
All right?
That's so cool.
And here is the note that Wally sent to us.
All right.
I've been living abroad for the last 10 years, but every summer when I go back to Canada, I stop listening to you guys. Then, after about a month of being back in Dubai, I start feeling homesick, so I pick it up again for like the next 9 months. But when summer rolls around, I couldn't care less about you guys.
Oh.
Until the cycle repeats. I've been listening to you since I was 19 and I'm now 33 years old. You were my favorite when I was younger. Talking about me, Mocha.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to hate Roz's negativity.
Wow.
But the older I got, the more I started to understand him.
Yeah.
So, Wally, first of all, what's up, dude? Say hi to everyone on the show. Roz is here, David Maurie's here, Maria's here, Shem, aka Cheesecake, is here. What are you doing in Dubai?
I own a couple of restaurants here.
Oh, you do?
Ooh.
Like for
Yeah.
locals or for tourists? Like you in the touristy part of town?
Locals.
Locals. Wow. Okay.
What made you want to head out there?
I don't know. I used to work for Bell there, and I was tired of the regular salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to do my own little business.
There's
I was into cooking.
There's a lot of money in Dubai, huh, to be made?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you not seen Dubai Bling?
You bring the Canadian system there, it works out.
So when you get homesick, you listen to the show, which I fully understand because we've heard that from countless people that have moved away, right? That the show is the sort of thing that brings them back home. Like it's the one thing that they can take with them where when they're missing home, they can listen to the show. Heard that a million times. What we haven't heard a whole lot of is that when you come back to Canada, you instantly get sick of us. And
I don't get sick of you guys. It's just I have my friends there, my family's there. I go to my old spots. And I don't have my drive to work anymore.
You didn't say you're sick of us. You said, I couldn't care less about
sorry.
you guys.
Sorry. My bad. I couldn't care less. Sorry. My mistake. So what makes you go from caring so much to caring so little?
No, you guys are great. When you have tough times.
Yeah, nine months of the year. Only.
Yeah. So how do you want us to feel about that?
I don't know. Like a girlfriend.
Oh my God, dude! Bro, you clearly do not have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
I was going to say, can you rephrase?
No, we're not happy with that. When you need us, we're there for you, man. Like we are there for you. And then when you don't, you ditch us. And
No, but when I come back, I play the June, July, and August again, right?
Yeah, I
Now,
know.
you think any girl wants to hear that?
also.
I know, but I feel like we're sort of getting played by you a little.
Listen, at the end of the day, I still love you guys, right?
Yeah, that sounds exactly like what a cheating boyfriend would say.
Damn.
No, but my wife listens to you guys. My daughter listens to you guys. We all enjoy you guys in the car rides.
Yeah.
Right. What kind of restaurants you own out there? What kind of food?
It's Yemeni, so we do like full sheeps. We have around we butcher around like 10 sheeps a day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's like steamed. We do sous vide also.
Yeah.
No, it's like not steam. It's pressure cooked.
Oh,
actually.
okay. What kind of
with the seasoning?
What kind of seasoning you putting on that sheep?
Turmeric, cumin, coriander powder, ghee, a mixture of things.
What do you serve it on? Do you serve that on rice or like what do you give them with it?
On rice. On rice. Yeah.
Well, she.
And sometimes we cook it underground also, and the juices just fall on the rice, and the rice cooks with the meat.
Yeah, in the ground. I've seen that done before. It's crazy.
Yeah. But it was a hobby of mine for owning a restaurant, and it worked out in that.
Yeah, well, good for you, man.
Wally, thank you
Just
for
out
taking
there
the time.
in Dubai crushing the steamed sheep game.
Thank you for listening to us 9 months out of the year. Appreciate you. Appreciate your family. All the best to you out there in Dubai. Did you get a chance to listen to the Razamoka, the history of Razamoka, the 6-part docuseries?
Yeah, I loved it. The ending was the best.
That's what she said. Do you have any questions either about the show, the docuseries? You got any questions for anyone on the show? Like, all 5 of us are here right now.
Yeah. When you guys gonna do challenges again? You and Cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, I know. You just like to start stuff, don't you, man? Like, that's all you do.
Yo, those are the best things though, right? Like,
yo, you didn't see the latest one on Instagram? I dusted Shem in air hockey. My man was sweating.
The last one I saw was the bowling.
Yeah, that's what I remember too. The bowling.
Yeah. Don't you worry.
Listen, he's shaking right now.
Yeah.
Shem, he's already sweating, thinking about battling me in anything.
Settle down now. Come on now.
Listen, 2025, you don't want the smoke, Shem.
Just don't do any races. You'll fall down, right?
That's possible.
Bro, he falls down walking.
Maybe we'll get these guys to steam a sheep and you can come in and be a judge.
No problem.
Call it sheep games.
Like you couldn't bring the people of Dubai coffee crisp, you know? Like
no, we don't have coffee crisp.
I know, that's
here,
what
actually.
I'm saying. You like out of all the things you could have done, could have taken a little Canada with you. Introduce people to some of the classics.
No, I bring that for myself. I do my Costco haul before I come. I come with 3 luggages.
Okay.
Smart.
Okay.
All right, Wally. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for being a part of the Roz and Mocha show out there in Dubai. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Like I said, it used to be Mocha, but the older I got, it's Roz.
Cool. That still doesn't make me feel good, dude. Like,
no, it's just I'm more humbled now.
Wally, you're the best. Enjoy, bro.
All right, thanks, guys.
Later, brother.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Were they booing anthems at the Raptors game last night?
Sure were.
They were. Still?
Shem was there.
Mm-hmm. You were there.
I was there last night, yeah.
Was it loud boos or sporadic? Or?
It was sporadic. There was one guy who was really going in, saying a whole bunch of stuff.
Right?
But yeah, it was.
I feel like,
rough.
I don't know. I think it's kind of the trend sort of died down. And like you hear, I'll play the audio for you that Shem gave us. But you'll hear like people are trying their best to get the entire arena to join in. But I think people are maybe, majority of people just don't care anymore. Listen to this, okay?
Yeah.
So it starts off with a bunch of boos. And then it dies out. Right? Like it's not really what it had been over the weekend. Or is this wrong? Like, was it completely different in there, Chef?
No, you're right. I will say I think the enthusiasm for the Canadian anthem has gone up more so than the booing for the American anthem as of late.
Let me get to the end of this song because then they start cheering for the guy, which I like. I was reading an article. The girl who got like the big time boos over the weekend.
Yeah.
She's 15 years old.
I know.
15-year-old girl.
And I was actually shocked that they put a human out there to sing. I thought they would have just done a pre-recorded.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
You know,
and then the Canadian anthem hits. And of course, it's like this. Yeah, you're right. I'm surprised at, I guess, every arena right now.
Yeah.
But then that's acknowledging the fact that people are going to boo, and that may encourage people to boo even more.
Yeah, especially at a Raptors game when like so many of the players are American. Right? And they already don't want to play here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
The Raptors got dusted by the Knicks last night.
I get it, but the anthems aren't really about that. Like, it's anyway. So Austin Matthews, Leafs superstar, and was just named Team USA president for the tournament. That's captain for the tournament that's coming up. They asked him how he felt about the anthems being booed.
Austin, not to get into politics, but the American anthem's getting booed at hockey games across the country, basketball too, and it's not that it has anything to do with the U.S. hockey team, but you're about to captain the U.S. hockey team in a Canadian city in a couple weeks. Do you have any thoughts on what that kind of means as an American?
Not to get into politics, but you're going to get into politics, so I'm not going to get into politics, so I'll take the next question.
Boom.
And then the Leafs go on to beat Calgary 6-3 last night.
Yeah, I like that. Not to get into politics. People, just ask a question. Reporters are such pansies, man. Not to listen. They like everything is justified, right? Listen, I don't want to get into politics. Some people are saying, I've heard,
You see that
I've
a lot
read
with,
on. Just ask the question. Hey, man, anthem's getting booed. You're an American playing for a Canadian team. Captain on Team America, thoughts on the anthem. I don't want to get into politics here, man, but you know,
it's like the paparazzi in LA, right?
Yes, just ask the bloody question. What's the matter with people?
I'm on your side, and I don't want to have to ask this, but
oh God, I don't want. Listen, man, homie.
He's gonna say that.
Alex Ovechkin added an empty netter last night with 0.1 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
The Capitals beat the Panthers 6-3 for his 878th career goal. He is now 17 goals away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's record for the most goals in NHL history. I think they got 24 games left or something like that.
Big up to him. 39 years old.
Bro.
And he's
a
still
monster.
just crushing the league.
He's such a monster. See, he's 17 away. God, what a heartbreaker it would be if he doesn't do it in the rest of this season.
I think he will.
You think so? I hope he does, because it would be a real pisser if he had to come back.
Oh man, a reset at zero.
No, but just come back next
Or you
next
gotta wait,
year,
sorry, you
and then
gotta wait
what?
so
He's got
long.
2 goals to go.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It would be great to just finish out this season with the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
They got 25 games left. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 25 so far, right? But I don't know. It's tough, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Watch this crazy show. I think it drops on Netflix this week, called Apple Cider Vinegar.
I was reading about that.
It's a wild story. It's very much so the show feels very much like if you enjoyed sort of, remember Inventing Anna?
Mm-hmm.
Exclusive. Remember her?
Yeah.
And then also a little bit of Baby Reindeer sort of vibes.
Documentary or it's a
same
show?
No, it's a
Scripted.
show. It's a show. It's about it's a super famous story. And I'm not spoiling anything because it's literally how it all starts. But it's a story about this Australian woman who was a super massively followed wellness influencer on Instagram when Instagram kind of first launched.
Okay.
Right? She's one of these, I had, all these health problems, and then, I cured them all by drinking juice and eating these things. And then she developed this app and made a huge deal with Apple. And she was massive.
Okay.
Massive. And women all over the world were following her who had serious health problems.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started sort of following her advice and eating the meals that she said to eat and drinking the things that she said to drink. And they were foregoing chemotherapy, and they were doing all of this stuff, just sort of switching to her game plan because she beat it, but she lied about everything.
Ooh.
Right? And so it's the story of this woman. and how she built this empire. What did they call it? They call
Based
it
on
something.
lies.
No, they call it a true-ish story based on a lie. Is what they.
True-ish? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
is what they call it.
What's it called? Apple cider
Apple
vinegar?
cider vinegar. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. But it's crazy. Like it is.
It's episodes.
It's
Or is it
episodes. Yeah, it's like
okay.
6 episodes. It's wild.
How long are the episodes?
Oh, like 40 minutes, I think, something like that, right? And
you gotta
40
be
minutes
careful with stuff like that, right?
But
I guess if it was the early days of IG, then
it really
you go in trusting.
Yeah, and it's still today though, because TikTok is now even worse.
Oh, I don't know if you guys remember when they were banning TikTok. People like 2 days before, up until they banned it for like that little small amount
They
of
were all
hours,
confessing.
were confessing that like these fitness influencers all had BBLs and that they were all fake and that like none of them ever actually dieted, or people were saying that like half the products they were talking about were like paid for. Like it was just crazy.
And with other shows, like even when you see like documentaries and stuff like that, like they sort of really go in on the influencer themselves, right? It's a story about them and how just dishonest and everything else. But the one thing that they do in this show is they focus, they have all these other side stories, and these other side stories are women who are sick who follow these people. And it doesn't matter what anybody tells them in their life, like any sort of doctor or like their husbands or family members, like you can't do this. They are so dedicated to these wellness influencers that they don't listen to anyone. Yeah. Like they're literally lying in bed dying, just
they're desperate.
scrolling their blog. Right. Like
Looking for
their
help.
IG, just like, but foregoing everything. So they really concentrate on that. But it's a great show. I loved it. Wow. Really loved it.
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
Damn.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5
KISS925.com.
or download the Seeker app.